Language also becoming a major headline in this case.
Yeah, and tonight, see if you agree with our expert. Is Jodi Arias coming across as smug and dishonest? ABC 15's Adam Slinger looking into what most of us don't notice about this trial.
And Adam, what should we be watching for tomorrow?
Well, the body language expert tells me that Jodi Arias is keeping her chin higher than it should be, a sign of superiority, and that she's trying to make the prosecutor irritated. You judge for yourself if it's working.
Really get him upset.
Renate Musso has watched part of the Jodi Arias trial every day.
I must say, she puts on an act and a half. That woman knows how to act, how to pretend, how to make people believe her.
But she says the suspected murderer's body language is not believable. At least it's not honest.
She is very often fibbing. In fact, if you look to the left, you usually make up an answer.
The writings that we have here don't support that.
I think it is a given that he comes out better.
Prosecutor Juan Martinez is trying to maintain control of questioning because Jodi...
Is that a question?
It is a question.
What's the question?
...questions him almost as much.
Here, she sits more erect, she sits more defiant. I think she is, in my opinion, overconfident.
Renate believes Jodi actually appeared more nervous talking to her own attorney, as evident by the number of times she touched her face, a sign of being uneasy. But when talking to the prosecutor, those nerves are gone.
This face is like stone cold.
And as for Jodi's voice, our body language expert says it is so mellow, so emotionless. Stephen, Katie, it's absolutely unnatural, not authentic at all.
Interesting. Well.